Have you ever locked eyes with someone across a crowded room, feeling that weird, almost primal pull? That, my friends, is the unsettling magic of attraction. And on this channel, Man of Thoughts, we're diving deep into the murky depths of human connection. We're not talking about your run-of-the-mill butterflies in the stomach kind of attraction. So buckle up, grab your tinfoil hats, and get ready to explore the 9 signs of hidden sexual chemistry. All right, let's kick things off with the most obvious sign: eye contact. But we're not talking about a quick glance across the coffee machine. We're talking about prolonged, soul-piercing eye contact that feels like they're trying to steal your social security number just by looking at you. It's the kind of look that makes you wonder if they're seeing into your past, present, and future all at once. And the worst part? You find yourself holding that gaze like a deer in headlights. It's unsettling, it's exhilarating, and it's a surefire sign that something's brewing. The point is, prolonged eye contact is a powerful indicator of attraction. It's like they're trying to communicate something without saying a word, and that, my friends, is some next-level seduction. Ever notice how couples start to dress alike after a while? Or how best friends finish each other's sentences? That's mirroring, and it's not just limited to long-term relationships. When there's a spark of attraction, people subconsciously start mimicking each other's body language. They lean in at the same time, take a sip of their drink simultaneously, maybe even accidentally brush their hands together. It's like they're 2 puppets controlled by the invisible hand of desire, performing a bizarre, synchronized dance of attraction. Imagine this. You're at a bar, chatting with someone you're into, and every time you reach for your drink, they do the same. It's like you're trapped in a bizarre funhouse mirror, and the reflection is starting to freak you out. Either way, it's a sign that something's up, and it's probably not just the price of beer these days. All right, let's talk about the power of touch. And no, I'm not talking about a full-on hands-all-over makeout session. I'm talking about those subtle, almost imperceptible touches that can send shivers down your spine. A light brush of the arm during a conversation, a playful nudge in the ribs, maybe even a whoops, "My hand totally didn't mean to land on your knee" kind of moment. It's like they're testing the waters, seeing how you react to their touch. And let's be honest, sometimes it can feel like a ghost is caressing you. You're left wondering, did that really just happen, or am I losing my mind? But here's the thing. Those seemingly accidental touches are rarely accidental. They're a way of establishing a physical connection, of breaking down the barriers between you. So the next time someone accidentally brushes their hand against yours, pay attention. It might just be a sign that they're feeling the heat. Let's be real. Some of the best relationships start with a healthy dose of playful teasing. It's all about that back and forth, that verbal sparring that's more about wit than it is about winning. When there's chemistry, conversations flow effortlessly, and playful jabs are met with equally witty comebacks. It's like they're speaking a secret language, one that's full of double entendres and hidden meanings. Of course, there's a fine line between flirty banter and full-on verbal assault. But a little bit of playful teasing can go a long way. So embrace the awkward silences, the witty comebacks, and the occasional groan-worthy pun. It's all part of the dance of attraction, and who knows, you might just end up laughing your way into a relationship. All right, let's talk about personal space, that invisible bubble we all carry around us, protecting us from the horrors of unwanted physical contact. But here's the thing about attraction. It has a way of popping those bubbles like a kid with a pin at a birthday party. When there's chemistry, people naturally gravitate towards each other. They lean in closer during conversations. They find excuses to be in the same vicinity, and they generally act like they're allergic to fresh air whenever the other person is around. Now, I'm not saying you should go full-on stalker mode and start following them around like a lost puppy. But if you find yourself constantly drawn to their orbit, like a moth to a very attractive flame, it might just be a sign that there's something more than just friendship brewing. Remember that feeling you got before a big presentation? Or a first date with someone you really liked? That nervous energy, the sweaty palms, the feeling that your heart is about to beat out of your chest? Well, turns out that's not just a sign of impending doom. It can also be a sign of, you guessed it, hidden sexual chemistry. When we're attracted to someone, our bodies go haywire. Our fight or flight response kicks in, our adrenaline starts pumping, and we basically turn into a walking, talking ball of nervous energy. We fidget, we stutter, we knock things over, we accidentally spill our drinks on ourselves. But here's the thing, that nervous energy can actually be endearing. It shows that you're invested, that you care, that you're not just some emotionless robot going through the motions of flirting. So, embrace the awkwardness, the fumbles, and the occasional nervous laughter. All right, let's talk about compliments. Who doesn't love a good ego boost every now and then? But when there's chemistry involved, compliments go beyond just being polite. They become laser-focused beams of admiration, aimed directly at your soul. Suddenly, they notice everything about you. Your new haircut, your taste in music, the way you pronounce the word onomatopoeia. It's like they're trying to memorize every detail of your being, as if they're building a shrine in your honor, or a voodoo doll. And the attention, they hang on to your every word like it's the gospel according to you. Now, I'm not saying that every compliment is a sign of hidden desire, but if someone's showering you with praise and attention, like you're the last slice of pizza at a party, chances are they're trying to tell you something. They say laughter is the best medicine, but it can also be the soundtrack to a budding romance, or a horror movie, depending on your perspective. When there's chemistry, laughter comes easily. You find yourself laughing at their jokes, even the ones that would make a toddler groan. You share inside jokes that nobody else understands, and suddenly you're both giggling uncontrollably like you've just discovered the meaning of life, or at least the meaning of a really good meme. It's like you're both in on a secret, a shared world of humor that only the two of you understand. And let's be honest, sometimes it can feel like you're both slowly losing your minds together, but in a good way, the kind of madness that makes you want to stay up all night, talking and laughing until your sides hurt and your eyes are bloodshot. Let's be real. Most small talk is about as stimulating as watching paint dry. But when there's chemistry, conversations go beyond the superficial. They delve into the deep end of thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Suddenly, you're baring your soul to this person, sharing your hopes, dreams, and deepest fears. You're talking about things you wouldn't even tell your therapist, and they're hanging on to your every word like it's a lifeline. It's like you're two explorers, charting the unknown territories of each other's minds. You're asking questions you've never asked before, and you're getting answers that make you see the world in a whole new light. Of course, there's always the risk that you'll uncover something you wish you hadn't. But hey, that's all part of the fun, right? The thrill of the unknown. The possibility of discovering something truly unique and terrifying about the person sitting across from you. So embrace the awkward silences, the probing questions, and the occasional TMI moment. So there you have it, folks. The 9 signs of hidden sexual chemistry. Now, I'm not saying that if you experience any of these, you're guaranteed to end up in a passionate whirlwind romance. But hey, isn't that the beauty of it all? The mystery, the intrigue, the possibility that you might be completely misinterpreting everything. If you enjoyed this descent into the depths of human connection, hit that like button harder than you've ever hit anything in your life. And don't forget to subscribe to Man of Thoughts for more mind-bending mysteries and darkly humorous takes on the human experience.